Spending $10,000 on yourself at 21 is more valuable than having $220,000 to spend at 65. What does that even mean? Well, this is from Jack Rain's book, Young Money, and I'm getting this inspiration from Michael Smoke's Higher Up podcast from just a couple days ago. And when I heard this, I was so confused. Look, I'm a big believer in investing and letting money grow to invest in your future. But apparently in this book, the argument is spending $10,000 on yourself when you're young and investing in yourself to get yourself better is more valuable than having that $220,000 if you had left that 10 grand invested over, let's say, a 44-year period until you're 65. You only have so much time in your life. And sometimes you have to capitalize on spending money and making investments in yourself, whether it's courses, experiences such as trips, whatever it might be for you. And I remember when I heard Michael say this in this podcast episode, I was so confused because I've always thought as an investor, oh, you want to save up, you want to keep money growing so that when you're retired, you have it. And then I started to think, but you only have a certain window of time to use this money. And it was almost this contrarian opinion that I guess that I heard, and it stopped me, and I paused the podcast and I re-listened to it. And I was like, it makes so much sense. Time is the only asset that you can never get back. Warren Buffett is worth how many billions of dollars now? And he's at 90 something years old. Would you trade your age, if you were younger, if you're around my age, I'm 33, for Warren Buffett's money now? I wouldn't. So I think the message that I take out of that tidbit is you only have so much time in your life. If you want to invest in yourself, I know as an investor, you definitely want to keep some money held and invested, and I understand that, but maybe you just kind of need to bite the bullet and spend that money, invest in yourself, because if you do make that investment while you're young, you could be a better version of yourself at 65 than if you just held on to that money and let it grow in an investment account. I don't know. Food for thought.